There's a terrifying story about a wind that's said to call people's names and then take them away. This chilling tale comes from a small village nestled in the mountains. The villagers lived simple lives, far from the noise and the fury of the world. But their tranquility was shattered one day when a ferocious storm rolled into the valley. The wind howled like a hungry wolf, shaking the very foundations of their homes. And then, as if searching for someone, it began to call out names. At first, the villagers thought it was just the wind playing tricks on their ears. But as the storm raged on and the wind continued to call out more and more names, they began to panic. One by one, the villagers went missing. Some were out gathering firewood when the wind snatched them away. Others vanished from their beds in the middle of the night. All that was left behind was the sound of the wind and their empty footprints in the mud. The wind that had once been a source of life and livelihood for the villagers now seemed like a vengeful spirit, taking them away one by one. As days turned into weeks, the remaining villagers became prisoners in their own homes, too afraid to step outside. They huddled together, sharing stories of the wind and praying for mercy. But the wind had a strange rhythm to it, and soon it started calling out names again. One young woman named Alara refused to believe that the wind could be so cruel. She decided to venture out into the valley, following the sound of the wind. As she walked, she saw the footprints left behind by those who had vanished, and then she heard a faint whisper carried on the breeze. It was her name. Ilara turned and ran, but it was too late. The wind had taken her too. The villagers never forgot Ilara or the others who disappeared. They rebuilt their lives, but they never forgot the terror of the wind that stole their loved ones. And to this day, if you listen closely to the wind, especially when it's howling like a hungry wolf, you might just hear the faint echo of their voices carried on the breeze.